Y'all, we have to save our young women. We have to really start talking to these girls. We have to start being examples. We have to start pouring into these young ladies. And I'm talking about, I'm going to say high school and up. Let me tell you what happened today. I had to go into a beauty store, a well-known beauty store, to return something, okay? So I get to the counter, this beautiful young lady greets me, and I could not focus on what she was saying because, one, although she was a beautiful young lady, her face was together, everything else, mm-mm, mm-mm. Everything else was out of sorts, as if she didn't have a friend, a mother, a aunt to pull her to the side and say, you need to change them clothes. And I'm not talking that she was revealing. I'm saying this young lady was wearing a t-shirt that you can see her bra through the t-shirt. The bra was too small. And then her pants, they weren't pants, they were tights. But not, I mean, raggedy. She just looked very unprofessional. And I'm really getting irritated at the amount of places that I go to that are supposed to be professional, that we're spending a lot of money in, that are supposed to be beauty industry, beauty and hair and all that. And the employees out here looking like they just rolled out the bed and just came in to get their minimum wage, which in New Jersey it's a nice minimum wage. I think it's like 15.62 or something, and that's way more than what they paying down south. Like $7, or even in Philly, like $7 an hour. So I don't understand why they don't come in looking professional. Now, if they don't know no better, if that's just what they do, that's how they wear their clothes, there should be a manager, someone in that building, who needs to say, hold on, sis, hold on. There should be a level of professionalism, a standard. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say, I was at Ulta. Now, that is one of the biggest beauty brands, or beauty salon, beauty, not salon. That's one of the biggest beauty product brands out there, making the most money. And I just don't understand how you can have people at your front desk representing you in that way. As a manager, if you allow that, and everybody's trying to be so nice, to don't want to hurt these kids' feelings, and oh, you can't say this, you can't say that. Let me tell you something. This is what is needed. This is what's missing. That we have conversations with these young people on how to look professional, how to dress professional. I mean, perception is everything. And the first second I look at you, I'm going to already be, just coming up with my assumption about you. And that's just the way the world is. But I'm not saying that this young lady was not a nice person or a smart person or none of that. She handled the business fine, but I was so distracted by her from her neck down, I was like all over the place, and it just bothered me because I know that as a business owner myself, I, I just I just feel like it's disrespectful. It's just sad. It's sad that management would allow people to work like that. And it wasn't like just her. It was, I seen other kids. I'm gonna say kids because they was under 25, I think. I seen other ladies, and they looked a mess too. I was like, who let you up? What? Girl, you came to a job. You looking like you rolled out of bed, and when you got here, you just didn't even care. You clocked in, and you just, next person, please. That is not what we should be allowing in these companies, in these brands, because we have to look after, the people that come behind us, the women that come behind us, the men that come behind. We got to look after them. And it's like, if you know better, you do better. Or if you can help someone, try to help them. Now, I know it's not easy to tell somebody how to dress, or, but if your standards are there, if your expectations are set, that person won't even come in the door not appropriate. I thought that those type of stores, and even some salons, you have to wear all black, or there's a standard pant, you can't. I know when I had a salon, it was like everybody got the conversation, when you working with clients, ain't no booze hanging all in their face. Nobody wants to see your belly button, your stomach. When you bend over, you better not see no butt cheeks. We always had them conversations with the employees in our team. So it was a standard. And people wanted to be professional. They wanted to look nice. They wanted to have nice shoes on, nice clothes on, dress cute. Not anymore. These people, and I don't know if it's young or I don't know, but these people are allowed to just come in and look like who did it, when, and to who. I mean, listen, I had to sit in my car for a few minutes just to kind of like wrap my head around like, what is going on? And this is beauty? This is beauty? This ain't no beauty. This is not the standard of beauty. Back in the day, and I hate to say that, but back in the day, people came to beauty salons and places of beauty to be inspired, to find out, how to look, and just kind of be in the whole energy of, high standards, like you was, you're coming to get beautified, you're buying beauty products. So like, that's what you would want. You want to look like something in a magazine. I don't know what magazine these people are looking at now. I don't know what. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. Where is the feeling of, damn, I look good. We just, or I'm gonna try to, I want to match this with this, and I want to make sure my earring, like, where has that gone? I'm tired of seeing it, and I'm tired of seeing it for people that's like, they making a decent little bit of money, but that's not it. That's not it. We got to have a sense of pride, and we got to teach our young women to have a sense of pride in themselves, Go the extra mile. Go a little bit harder. Not just have your lashes on, because everybody gotta have lashes on. And you might have your little face beat up. Okay. But go finish it. Don't just stop with just the lashes and all that. Finish the look. Make it a whole look. Walk with grace. Talk with grace. Speak as if, you want somebody to respect you. Show up like you want somebody to respect you. Because I'm going to tell you, I see a lot of this in high school as a teacher. And I just feel bad because I'm like, who taught you that? Where is the grandmoms at? Where is I guess not right now, it might be the great grandmoms, because these kids are so lost. And they wonder why, you know, um, they may not be able to get these certain jobs, or, people talking to them crazy because you look crazy. You out here looking crazy. You ain't gotta look like that. And I'm not saying you gotta be dressed up like you on Sunday's best or nothing, or I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you can't have tattoos and earrings. I'm not saying that. I have a tattoo. I got earrings. I'm saying when you come to your job, you should be ready to inspire somebody. Somebody should look at you and say, this person looks very professional. Whatever industry you're in, whether you're in the restaurant industry, whether you're in beauty industry, like, you should look like that thing. You should look like what you're representing to the fullest, and not just show up, because that's, child, go home. I could see that's why people can say, why don't you open up a salon? Are you going to open up a salon? Do you see these young girls in these salons, how they come to work? No. No. Because people ain't going to work for me, because I'm going to shut that thing down. You will not come in with your booty crack showing. You looking like you just rolled out the bed. You got pajama pants on, or you got flip flops on, slippers. No, that's not, no. It's a standard. And I'm sorry, everybody don't have standards, and they still make money. Yeah, they do. But that just, honey, that ain't gonna last. That ain't gonna last. And it's just, we gotta help these young ladies. So I'm just ranting right now, because I'm just trying to think of like what can be done. I don't know if you can think of some ways to help these young ladies, or even with management and these big companies, and like, where the good managers at? Where the good leaders at? Where's the leaders? Because a leader is going to, like, like, hey, you can have your own style. Yes, you can be whatever color, the hair, all that. But there's a level of dignity that you need to have, and some people just ain't got it. And I don't even know if they don't know that they got it. They don't have it. But how do we pull these young people to the side and say, baby, go in the back, and look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Your bra, we should not know what color bra you have on. We should see your panties and the color of your panties underneath your tights or whatever pants you got on. If I can see the kind of underwear you have on underneath your pants, then you ain't got the right pair of pants on. Okay? Yeah, you shouldn't be walking to work, a professional place, and you got all your midsection hanging out. Like, like it's you know, you at the picnic over in Philly somewhere. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. So, like I said, if you know any way that we can get our girls back together, you know, speak some positive light into them, and just show them that, you know, it's not that there's nothing wrong with you. We just want you to get the respect. We want you to, like, it's enough. We got enough on us. We got enough coming up against us. We deal with enough stuff. Like, what we got to do now is we got to start leveling up. We got to start leveling up, because when I tell you the whole society right now don't give a damn about us. No, we got to come together, and we got to look out for each other, and we got to start talking to each other. So yeah, that's my rant. I'm done. I'm done. But let me know. I'm gonna just sit here and watch a movie and finish eating my popcorn, because that was too much for me today. I'll see y'all later.